Alrighty. Alrighty. What are we doing today? We're doing the same thing we do every day. Grabbing our controller. We're continuing our adventure. Here's what happened so far. Having set out on a quest to find his friends, Rain arrives at the mystical mountain of Pang Lei. Lai? I don't remember. Rumored to have some kind of link with the Luminary. There, he learns the long history between the Temple of Angri-La and the Dracilian royal family. Alas, Grandmaster Pang, who would have trained him, gave her life in order to protect the temple in the fall. Now that Pang is no more, the long line of Dracilian disciples, among them Rab himself, cannot be continued. The High Lama holds a small feast in honor of the Luminary's long-awaited coming, after which our hero prepares himself to leave. However, as he's about to head out, he sees the Lama among the monks at the temple entrance. The miniature mystic explains how a hermit headed to the top of the mountain and he sent some of the monks to make sure the man was safe, as the monsters have become especially savage since the World Tree fell. However, they have been unable to reach him, so our hero and Hendrik agree to set out in their stead and protect the Lama on the perilous passage to the peak. 1 second, I need to read this. Okay. I did. The peacefulliest respite. Or respite. I should probably, classic. I don't understand why this doesn't have a sheath, though. It does look really good with the shield. Anyway. Give me this. What's the party talk say?
This cannot be.
I'm worried about the hermit. He set out for the summit all alone. If we catch up with him, we must hurry. There's a cave to the east of here, and must pass through to reach the summit of the mountain.
We wish to speak with him.
It would appear that some who train here go to extraordinary lengths to make their circumstances as harsh as possible. Perhaps that is what the hermit had in mind when he set out for the summit of the mountain. Oh yeah, I was told... system settings? Claim special rewards. Yeah, okay. No, can't... Quest 8. Interesting. Seed of Skill and Pep Pops. I don't think I need to claim those. Yeah, apparently, I thought it was going to be like some overpowered shit. But hey, I can look different. Why not? I'll do this for a bit. Change it up. May as well. I was told that Eric got a costume there, but I'm beginning to think that was a lie. What? Am I stupid? I am. I thought this was just, like, rocks right here. I need to see what's over here. Can't talk to the Tockle. Staff of Anti-Magic. Hello. From the Luminary. His Holiness sent word that you would be coming. Have you, you're going to rescue the hermit, right? Be careful. I would, not do... It would not do for one as important as yourself to go missing, too. Yeah, I've heard Dragon Quest 8 is a good game. This is the, I like this better for the hat, definitely. Because, let me tell you, don't like the way the hairline on the character looks.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, he's not even in the battles, the fucking mini mystic boy. Yeah. Let's see, actually, if damage dealt to the demon family, monsters in the demon family increased by 10%. I may as well have this equipped then instead, in case I come across demons, you know. There's no downside to using it other than it doesn't look as good. Black Dragon. Vital Blade. Owie. That actually really hurt. I think. I wasn't paying attention. I think it did 60 damage. That's a pretty good amount. It's like a fifth of my health. I can ride a dragon again. Maybe. I mean, he could kill me. It's not the most likely thing in the world, but...
We have carried the day.
We are hairy and gay. No judgment.
How can this be?
I don't know, considering we literally, like, whacked it to initiate the fight. Don't know how this could be at all. Is there anything hidden over here? No. Something in me telling me to look behind me, but there appears to be no reason to. Tantamount. Let's go. I still like how he yawns. It's fucking weird. Good crit.
We have carried the day.
You know there's gonna be something hidden over here. Sorcerer's Ring? What is this, Tails? Gonna slam right into the black dragon.
Accept your fate.
I'd be pretty stunned if somebody just slammed a dragon into my face, even if I were a dragon. So, I guess this makes sense. It tracks, as the kids say.
We have carried the day.
Anti-tough. Be cool if we got another crit. But we didn't. Wonder why I'm not allowed to sell the Banishing Blade. It seems odd to me. 27, huh? Ho 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 ho. Okay, so, I guess I'll just get the critical hit chances next, and then go up the greatsword path. Or something. I need to take sips of water. No, I wanted to save at the campfire. If such things are possible. Holy shit, Rab is thin. What an emaciated little man. It's weird that I have axes.
I must speak with you.
Can that be the hermit? Come, let us take a closer look.
Blessings be upon you.
You have not seen the hermit. That only means he's at the top. Surely we shall find him soon. Until dawn. I'm just gonna leave him here for an extra day. You know, no big deal. Yoink. Grandmaster's garb. More like garbage.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last.
Wait, is he fucking dead?
I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate.
Is Rab actually fucking dead right now?
But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
The texture on the back of this fucking mystic's bald head.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogre's Digest. And in mint condition.
A man of culture, I see.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace.
You got the reverse colors going on.
But this...
Oh god, his nipples.
This is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be...
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No!
Oh,
He's
thank
still
God.
breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return.
Maybe we should wake him up.
But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
How do I do that?
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds.
Do it.
But it is
I
not
want
a
my party
decision to
member
be
back.
taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the Void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
Yes, he's my favorite party member.
Very well.
Other
I will
than Jade.
prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we
And
will
Eric.
begin.
And, Sylvando.
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
Is he gonna be, like, thin forever when he joins the party? Is there no more Fat Man Rab?
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
A dancing ritual. Welcome to the Void. This isn't Final Fantasy V.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey.
I like your cleavage.
Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young.
Wait, so you're just the fucking Grim Reaper now? Like,
This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
saving my grandpa.
Oh, you poor young fool. You have no idea of the suffering to come.
Are you gonna hit me with your naughty stick?
Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness.
A
Before
void,
it
one might
yourself
even say.
fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the world tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains.
Wait, so you're saying that people can't be
This
born?
is
That
your
means unprotected
destiny.
sex, right?
Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool.
Fool I may be.
And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost.
Like Rab.
Some people just don't know when to give up.
Rab the Fabulous. The sun shall rise over darkened skies and banish night with holy light. He's still fat in his soul body, though.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows.
And I'm gonna help him.
Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grandmaster of Angula.
I really like her eyes.
Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him?
I do. Now?
The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age.
He's got that
But when the
determination.
great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes.
I think I just bumped the mic. Hope it wasn't loud.
Get out, Knight! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
Is that a threat or a promise?
Oh!
So you develop a spanking fetish? Now he's going Super Saiyan. Where are his nostrils? Holy shit, it's a Kamehameha. I don't know, it's more of a spirit bomb, I guess.
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Oh,
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts.
I feel bloated and hungry at the same time.
Done.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
I could use some of the hard stuff.
Perhaps
right
if
now.
you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Hello. I'm dead now.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie? Och, no, you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
No, I'm here through a ritual.
Stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
Same thing you are, basically.
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
I agree.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
Oh, she's gonna have to train me.
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished. Oh, But we haven't even begun. Honored Luminary, if you would like to follow me.
Good to see you safe and sound. I've been worrying myself silly. I should have known you'd pull through. As for me, I've never felt better. I've been training away in the phony field of discipline the Grandmaster conjured up for me. Just wish you'd sent word on ahead before you popped in. Old Pangy has a way of dealing with people who interrupt her training sessions. She's gonna spank me. Yes, Mommy.
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond.
Thwack, huh?
It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions.
Whoa.
It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
So, no spanking.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
Unpoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless.
I haven't trained a day in my
more
life.
excruciating than any you have faced before. Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
As long as you spank me a few times,
I knew
absolutely.
you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light.
This is gonna be a mini game.
Hold out your hand and try.
Input a button combination. That's easy.
As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
I am far
Me?
too ready.
Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work
To
for
beat
me?
up my grandpa. His soul.
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted to see 2 princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
Can he kill me? Can I get a game over because my grandpa kills me? Listen, Nadia, I'm not going to take it easy on you. After all, I've got my own secret power to master. Yeah, I'm ready to fight old Rab
Before we
here.
continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Of course.
Oh. 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 Oh, aye!
I thought he was going
I've
to,
not felt
get
this
buff.
alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
That's the spirit.
It's called cocaine.
Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
I wish he got buff, like a Master Roshi sort of deal.
Come on then, laddie.
Show me your strength.
Quadra Slash? Quickly. Oh, shit. A single enemy only version of an almighty attack.
Can you tell which is which?
Yes.
Let the darkness consume you!
Oh, right. I know I might need to more heal myself. Ever being so judgmental of Twitch Lite mode? It's terrible though. It's actually garbage. Owie. Owie. Quadra Slash. You know, there's another option, so I find it funny people are offended by it. You can also do it on YouTube. There's a dark mode on YouTube. You can't just hit me with your cane, Grandpa. I don't like that. You can't just anathematize me. It's rude. It just keeps getting more and more powerful. One day it'll do like 1,000,000 damage. Okay, I guess it stops at 300. $169. Nice.
Surrender your soul!
Ouch. Ow! Fucking his shadows are like, I wonder what I'm gonna do. You're not even real. You're a temporary being. What was the point of that? I fucking killed my grandpa. He sounds so proud of himself. I did it, my grandpa's fucking dead.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself.
When are you gonna beat me?
I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once...
Everyone is so happy.
is no
Good
bad
job, you
thing.
killed your grandpa. I did it.
The power of the technique comes from your heart.
I don't have one of those. The Lord of
Hone
Darkness
that
literally
greatest of
ripped it out.
weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
The face of the man who killed their grandpa.
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side.
To be fair, you never
I
healed
can't
yourself.
believe how much you've grown, laddie.
I think if you healed yourself, you would have won.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
Oh no, it's Satan. Satan looks a little bit
This is where you have been
different
hiding.
than the last time I've seen him.
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordigan.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world.
I like that
You
voice.
have only delayed the inevitable.
No!
Is she gonna die? No, maybe.
Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing
Can I just like shoot him with Quadra Slash?
Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. Ugh. You two will just have to.
I'm just standing
learn
here
the
like a
ultimate
bunch of
ability
useless
here
idiots.
And now.
Just like I got this force
Or-
field.
Die trying.
What's this about
What?
dying? I like it.
So the last secret of Angri-La wasn't the last one?
Wasn't it?
And Quadra Slash wasn't either?
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster Ai.
Do I hit the pearly gates with the sword
together.
like a baseball bat? Like,
Well,
keep hitting the mic today.
don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive
You
the
look so
technique that was
happy.
lost to
You're
us
supposed to be like stressed
so
right
long
now.
ago. So that I can die happy.
You dare to resist me?
Yeah, last time
You
we
must
saw
do
Satan, he
exactly
looked more
as I
like
say.
Captain Ginyu. but-
Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you. Quickly!
Use the Kaioken times 20.
Now, Luminary! Unleash Quadra Slash!
What? Her voice cracked there. Looks like I was kinda right, except
Yes! The last and greatest of all the secrets of Angri-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar Flare!
hey, that's another Dragon Ball move. Except this is a little bit more offensive than Solar Flare and Dragon Ball. I'm just gonna snap back to reality. Is Rab gonna be fat again, or is he gonna be the fucking skeleton we came across?
He is back with us.
How long was I out for?
Ah,
Just
but
fucking
he is
grab my
greatly
eyeballs?
weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
Exhausted, Rain falls us into a deep sleep. In his dreams, he sees the smiling face of Grandmaster Pang, lit by the light of the ultimate ability of Angri-La. Then, morning comes. Okay, so those are beds. Interesting.
Ah,
Where is Rab?
you are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama.
Why
We
am
should join
I always the one who wakes up last? I guess it's because I'm the main character, huh? Tis my burden to miss out on plot. Good morning. When your friend carried you in here unconscious, I was deeply concerned but you've not suffered any loss from harm. Lord Robert and His Holiness await you outside the High Hall. I am sure they'll be relieved to see you well. Is there still no side quests here? Wait, you're fat again.
Oh, hello there, laddie. Better late than never, eh?
And you trimmed your mustache.
What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts.
She did indeed.
I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henry, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordigan's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
Where's your necklace?
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One.
Airship.
Some sort of sacred flying
Give me the airship.
contraption.
I want the airship.
Whatever could that mean?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mordigan off his perch. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere. So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred,
Welcome to
the
Arborea.
folks over there will
I
know
like
something
swords.
about it for sure. There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordigan gets. So, let's get going.
New panels have been unlocked in his character builder. Alright. Let's check out what those are, I guess. Pearly Gates, Rain Ramp can use solar flare pep power.
Honored Luminary, we disciples of Angri-La will do all that we can to aid you in your preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows. We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon.
Oh
We will
boy,
stand ready to help you hone your powers.
that anime training. Disciple worthy of the name. Awarded for overcoming the unforgiving trials. I want to see if he's still dirty old man now. Enlightened Elder, Hero of Heliodor. Alright. What do we
Now
got here?
then, laddie.
If we're to finally face the Lord of Shadows, sounds like we may need that flying contraption. And then visit to Arborea. At least the Champ Sauvage. I just want to have a nose around in the area. Yes, I'd be interested to visit the field of discipline to learn more. The rigorous training that takes place on Mount Penglai is legendary. I'm certain it would benefit. Do we have to? Oh, I should probably go into the character builder. Whoa. This is a great deal bigger than before, huh? I'm not going to do any of the heavy wand stuff still. He's the claw man. Got 22 points I haven't used. Critical hit chance. I really want that MP absorption, so... Boom. What is this? Hawkeye Claw. That next. Actually, this. Critical hit. Okay. I still have the tiniest one. Hello. You need to repeat yourself against the wheel of Harma, and by doing battle with more powerful foes, learn to draw out every last ounce of your strength in battle. But there are two things you must keep in mind should you undertake this challenge. Firstly, consider the strength and weakness of both your foes and your companions. Secondly, do all that you can to defeat your opponents with as few actions as possible. Should you best your foe efficiently enough, your efforts will be rewarded. Nah, I'll do this later. When I get a full party, probably. I want at least 4 people, if not access to everybody. I knew there'd be side quests here eventually. How powerful one's opponents must clear mind. This is the first teaching. Perhaps our teachings might aid you. Using certain pet power, okay. Since that you have braved the battlefield countless times and performed the dance of death with many a foul fiend for this trial. Obviously, one of the boreal serpents. You must use the pet power Blaze of Glory. This skill vastly increases one's attack at the... yeah, okay. The cost of defense. I'm gonna grab some water, because I am a thirsty little boy. Yeah, you're gonna be a puff... no, puff. Okay, alright, 1 second. Alright. Gamers unite. Clickety clackety. Let's go kick some acidity. But whose acidity shall we kickety clackety? Fuck are you? I'm guessing that's because Drasil's fucking dead. Right, I did remember to switch back. Good, I did. I am not a fool, as much as I thought I was. Head for Arborea. Okay. Smickety smackety. I'm gonna eat your ass.
Stay focused.
Itty. Feels good to have Rabba back in the party. Fucking slain. I'll do this one off screen. Or maybe I'll just zoom back here whenever I have pep powers. What's all this then? More dragony designs, dragon's panes, worm fangs, dragon shields, dragon mail. Thought I saw something glowing up there. Guess I was wrong there. Fuck you. Horn Knight. I know what to do, don't worry. Helicopter.
Be gone.
Get it, bee gone? 'Cause the hornets are kind of like bees. Oh yeah, the really short dungeons. Hello! Oh! Forgot we had the fall. I don't want to fight any grublins. I fucking hate the grublins. Like how the one that I slapped the ass of wasn't surprised, but his friend was. She's like, what? You can't just slap my friend's ass like that. I'm like, watch me, bitch. The fucking smile and thumbs up, and he's like, I have to be serious again. I like that. I assume... No, I'll just do that. Got to check behind the waterfall, lad. I do wish this were a little bit faster, but... Oh well. Can't have them all, now can you? Sorry, folks. I say as if anyone's watching. Funny joke. I don't like the grublins. Let's get a horse. Why? A horse, of course. Me no like the grublin. What we got over here? Right, there was a chest, wasn't it? I didn't grab whatever this was last time. Didn't even come over here. Just another spellbound bow. Knock it. Yeah. Oh, I was hoping that would be enough to kill. How about you don't fucking be pretty cool.
Our triumph was
in my
never in
opinion.
doubt.
Alright, Mangle Grove, Champs, Sauvage. I'm gonna go to Puerto Valor, though. Got some mini medals to get stamped. How the fuck did I get a butterfly wing from that? Was there just a oh, I'm not allowed to go to Puerto Valor. There's a big landslide around these parts and Puerto Valor is blocked off. The valley on the west. Okay. Anyway, long story short, if you're going to Puerto Valor, you'll have to head through the east. Okay. Whatever. Oh, okay, I remember this place. Right. Wish this were like Breath of the Wild, where you could just trust your horse to follow the path. But it isn't. What? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Lovely. I wish I didn't have a cell phone. No, this isn't even the Champs Sauvage or whatever. Neither is this. Yeah, my mic is unmuted. It's all good. I'm gonna be paranoid about that. I should check again. Yeah, perfect. What do you have to say? I came here by the collapsed valley, but there's pretty things. Entry fell. Rooms are crowded. And then in the land with outlandish costumes. Well, those are my friends. I have nothing to worry about. How dead are these guys gonna be after one group attack? Why are they in love with me? I don't like it. Okay, 2 group attacks.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Say whatever you want, man. I doubt myself all the time. I'm doubting myself right now. That was funny to see that loading in. Alright. I'm gonna avoid fighting in that area. Vicious methyl slime mess. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't see what's so quadra about it, but it's definitely good. destroyed,
Another day,
deleted.
another victim.
Ho ho! He's so happy again. The fuck is this? Oh, okay, it's dead. Takes a lot of MP. And I use the one that takes 0 MP like I did in the Spirit World. Oh. That hurt a little bit. Let's do a little bit of a more heal. More bit of a little heal.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Feel bad about killing them. Practicing, mate. If all of Yggdrasil has taken its toll even here, the place was once a paradise on Erdrea. Now that the Lord of Shadows reigns supreme, one cannot know what horrors lurk behind every corner. Be on your guard, Rain. My roving Arboreal. Night Cleaver. Interesting. Crestal Claw, Beastly Bullwhip, Ice Axe. That is not an axe. You can't convince me of that. Dragon Shield. Right, I should probably give Rab some shit.
Listen up, laddie.
If we get our hands on Erdwin's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, no pals, none of them were exactly the giving up sort. Ask around for information, keep an eye out. It's our pet. Can I pet it? This is the saddest moment of my life. I wanted to pet the slime. Welcome to the chat room. Wow, thanks. Thanks, Twitch.tv. Fine. Be free. Be free, young slime knight. Sleepy slime. Okay, good. What have we got here? I'm not allowed to go over there. I see how it is. Oops. Got to cross the bridge first. Oh. Académie de Notre de la Mini-Medal, whatever the fuck it's called. You'd think that this place would be destroyed, but whatever. No matter what the obstacles stand true, lady must overcome with poise, polish, and perseverance. Even in these awful times, must strive to replicate the eternal elegance of La Collectrice. The statue is based on the Academy's very first chef de classe, Lady Minette Maximilian. Okay, I want to talk to the slime. Don't worry, I'm not a bad slime, I'm a goo slime. Really, really goo. At running, well, bouncing. I'm not quite as fast as my super shiny metal cousins, though. Whenever anything spooks them, they scarper in record slime. I didn't mean to talk to you again. Please stop talking to me. Okay. You Madame Labouche, I've been watching you since you first sent. How dare you, honorable... These girls will one day be the shining stars of Erdrian... whatever. Mon petit, blah blah blah. I can't understand a word you're saying. Smart and stylish. Okay. Become a refined gentleman. There are several ways to boost your style. You must gain experience and take your statistics vital to another level. Un gentilhomme must ensure that his entire ensemble, the arms, the accessory, every single thing you equip affects how stylish you appear. Pick out the equipment that shows off you from best advantage. What? Do I have to find a tuxedo? Welcome to the academy. I've been here for 40 years. I remember one girl, she was a naughty jeune fille. No matter how much trouble, you could not help but smile at her antics. She ran away. An old woman. Reward, gear that glitters. Okay. I have to air location is the letter. Sniffelheim, okay. I'll probably go there in like 53 hours. Zombie girl, hello. I've run out of perfume, this is awful, and I'm gonna find out how stinky I really am. I'd rather die. 1 second, I need to send this to somebody. Perfect. You have to help me. Thank you. My daddy's name is... He makes this pretty smelling perfume. For the last 2 months, nothing has come. The family moved to the Cryptic Crypt, just to the west of Hato. Oh, and bring me some perfume, too. What the fuck do you think you're doing? I'm talking to a zombie girl. She needs perfume so she isn't stinky anymore. So you've brought me 10 mini-metals, magnifique! Just felt like coming in here really aggressively. That's fair. Great, I have a third one. Another recipe. Crowns of Dundrasil. Dracilian dress coats. Are these what I need to complete that quest? Indeed it may be. No, it's for the boy over there. Right, I need to see what I can give him. He's got an outfit. I like it. Where's that Grandmaster's garb? Oh yeah, that's really good. Okay. What else? I need to find stairs so I can see if there's any side quests I can grab from up there. How was your flight? Probably pretty far by now. Only 40 hours in. Probably about halfway through. I don't even have a full party anymore because everybody died. That's a lie. Not everybody died. So far, I don't think anyone's dead. Flight was boring. Well, that's good. But they're not in the party. I got Hendrik. He's new. I got Rab back. Jimi Hendrix? Totally. Look at him. He looks just like Jimi Hendrix. guess I'm going to Phnom Bon. It's the big chin dude from the beginning that tried to kill you. Yeah, he's a good guy now. Because he realized he was being tricked. That furry is harassing that old man.
That man is in danger. We must go to his aid.
Oh shit, it's Sylvando time.
Oh no, you don't, honey.
That shit reminds me of
Unless you wanna
Android
carry
16.
those clothes home in a
Akira
bag.
Toriyama does do all the Dragon Quest character design and enemy design, so...
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
What a guy. Can't believe he just killed Nermal.
Sylvando, darling, you were fabulous. So fierce.
There's Gohan.
Fierce doesn't even begin to describe it. You were ferocious.
Can it be? Can it truly, truly be? Truly, truly, truly? It is. I think it really is.
I like Sylvando.
Darling, it's so wonderful to see you. Oh, I thought you were lost to me forever.
You two are acquainted? And what is it that you do exactly?
We make love.
Oh, come now. Isn't it obvious? We're fighting an epic battle to bring back something the world has lost.
Drake Queens.
It's Smile! That's right, darlings. We're on a quest to bring sunshine and laughter back to every corner of this drab world.
Anal.
My little parade has picked up quite the cavalcade of warriors for wondrousness. Aren't they just so much fun?
Truly. Truly, truly.
But never mind that now. I can't believe you're alive. It's a miracle.
How close am I to
thought I'd
taking home a
never see
Twitch
you
check?
again.
I actually have no idea.
Excuse me?
Can I suck your
Oh,
penis?
honey, I'm so sorry. I forgot all about you. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I am not. Thanks to you. You are more strong than you appear.
I would guess that I have...
My name is Dar.
I probably need
I
like
come from Phnom in the south. And
another
if it
2
were not for
months
your help, I would not be returning there. Thank
of
you.
subscription money.
Oh, you're heading home. Then we better go with you. Can't have you getting attacked again now, can we? Listen, darling, you and me have got a lot to talk about.
Truly.
So what do you say you join the parade for a little while, huh? Come on. You know you want to.
Absolutely. Anything for you, my
yay!
love.
I'm so excited. Okay, time for you to take your first steps as a soldier of the Smile Spreading
Oh my
Special
god, am I gonna
Forces.
get an outfit?
Here, put these
Is
on.
Hendrik gonna get the outfit too? Is Rab? Yeah, these specially made for me.
No.
I actually
You
like
look
it other
even
than
more
the
adorable than I
peacock
thought you would.
feathers.
So proud. All right, boys. Let's make our newest recruit feel right at home. He's an old friend of mine after all. Yeah! Lead on, darling! And don't let me cut you frowning. You're at the head of the world's
Can love the
premier
little
gladness-bringing
like carousel
parade.
thing. This is beautiful.
All right, let's get out there and make the world smile.
How many orgies do you think these guys have had? Oh, Hendrik doesn't get one. Oh shit. Thank you. 202 shred. No, 2020 shred. I really appreciate that. Awarded for... I'm a soldier of smile now. Check me out. I'm so gay. Holy shit, Hendrik does get one. Let's do a little party talk.
Fabulous.
Oh my god. Thank you again. Just my goal in life was to dance good times. Started small, but then people got the bug and joined in before long. Listen, I got my life in times. Hey, Crow is sub now. I know, it's amazing. Alright. I confess, I meant to truly understand Sylvando's intentions orchestrating this parade of his. I'm glad that you've been reunited with one of your companions. That is a source of great comfort. Your parade marching. Sylvando took up with something so extraordinary. Now that we've found him again, it's celebration time. I picked up a few moves. I'll show you whippersnappers. You don't have to be young and beautiful. Do you someday hope to meet Bizarro Crow? Maybe.
Yes?
I'd be dead if it was not for you. I think so. I'm very, very grateful. I like this. We're so special. I didn't want to talk to you, I wanted to pick up the item. Now you can use crossbow, man. Isn't that the... You did it. All you have to do is give him money and he shall appear. How does this make you feel, Crow? What's going on screen right now? I wish that Hendrik and Rab were dancing too. I'm okay. Seems like some boys just having a time. I just wish they were all dancing instead of just me. I wish I could run right now. I can only jog. The music works well. Yeah, it's a good choice. Hey, they're not in their clown costumes anymore.
And here we are at our destination. The beautiful, bustling tourist town of Nomnon.
There's 2 people. 4 people.
Not here, too. The whole world is just so dreary these days.
Thank you for saving me. I must go now.
They're in quarantine or something. Just like
I wonder
real
what can
world.
have made him venture so far from home in the first place. Might it have something to do with why the town is so quiet?
Is that fucking mural back to life? I'll kick its ass.
Sounds like a job for Sylph's detective agency. Leave this to me. Agents of happiness? Soldiers of smile? Go spread some special parade cheer and find out what's
Leave
going
this to
on
me.
around
And then he
here.
just tells other people to do it. Okay, I guess he's also helping out.
Why can I not shake the feeling that Sylvando and I have met somewhere before?
We literally, you attacked us repeatedly throughout our journey.
I must speak with you.
It seems Sylvando has ventured into the village. I can only hope he uncovers the truth of what has happened.
Ah, Havada!
This hustling, bustling, turning town has fallen so low. Damn your eyes, Morgan. Hello. Want a lap dance? Are they your friends? They are wearing very strange clothing. They do not appear to be ordinary travelers. Our village is full of strange men. There's something devilish. Could they be working for the Lord of Shadows? Scared. Muy austada, see. Something dark and complex has happened here. I think he has escorted Senor Da back to his home. Hello, boss. Been trying to figure out what happened, but no one seems to want to talk. The monsters took them, my wife and son. Unforgivable. I already forgot where Sylvando went. My stock was stolen. I can't be a merchant without merchandise. She calls herself Avarith, and she claims to be a servant of the Lord of Shadows. She's not just been kidnapping. She cleaned out the shop and pinched all sorts of treasures, the greedy blighter. Hello. I don't suppose you know anything about food. I'm a chef. Yeah, you look exactly like what I picture a chef to be. I came to Phenomenon to pick up some rainbow rock salt. I heard it's their most popular and delicious souvenir. When I got home, the locals told me the monsters had taken the place they get it from. I don't suppose you could get me some, could you? Okay. Get some mithril ore. I'm gonna get mithril equipment soon. Worth its salt. He's taking the Da fellow back to his house. Where is his house? Runes are dead. Sadly, I hear there used to be. No. I saw him take. His house is just in front of the church. Oh, okay. Oh, not this in front, but actually in front. Okay. Dog. Get to do a bork.
Da, you are okay. You are not hurt. Oh, what a relief. I was fearing the worst for you, especially after little son has gone missing, you know.
Hey, I remember this guy.
Your boy is missing.
He's the guy that lied to us to get money.
Ugh. Where that selfish child chooses to go is none of my concern.
I know I just got home, but it's
You
time
must
to
forgive
leave.
him. His wife died recently, you know, and now his son has gone missing. It is very hard for him. Do you know of the monster Avarith? She appeared in the village with her foul friends soon after Yggdrasil fell and the darkness came. We were paralyzed with fear and could not run away. Then she gathered us all in the square. Give me your valuables, she said. Tell me what is most precious to you. I will protect it. People were so scared. They obeyed her without thinking. They gave her money, husbands, wives, even children. But the wicked creature lied to us.
As wicked
She
creatures
did not
tend
protect
to.
the things we gave to her. No, she took them and ran away.
Oh, that's just awful. Oh, if there's one thing I hate, it's dirty, rotten liars.
Same.
Don't worry, honey. We're gonna get all your stuff back. All of it.
Really? But Avarith is very strong.
But we're stronger.
Very powerful.
We're very powerfuler.
Oh, it'll take more than a common thief to stop me. I won't let you down. You know what they say? A knight's word is his bond.
A knight.
Sylvando used to be a knight.
Avarith went south with everything she stole. She has a lair there, I think.
Then let's get after her. We've got an evildoer to punish.
Mm-hmm. And you got the tool for the job, don't you? When does this stop? When can I move like a normal man again? I want to run. Wait, are you actually my party now?
Drat!
And there's to blame for the people of Phenomenon. This Avarith, we can't let the nasty thing get away with this. Let's head south and rescue everyone she kidnapped. Lying to these poor people, pinching their stuff and abducting a few of them, it's unforgivable. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to trying out my new Pearly Gates move on that horrible beastie. She'll notice it.
Could it be?
And that's where it is bound. Where could Sylvando have learnt that prep? Go on using this. This is what a normal man is now. But I want to run. I don't care about the outfit. I just want to be able to run again. I don't have to walk everywhere. I like the outfit, actually. It's pretty stylish. I don't like the feathers, but especially not Sylvando's. They take up too much of the screen. No, he is not actually officially in the party. It's another dog. No running in the halls. The teachers have won. I actually pet an animal. Does Sylvando officially rejoin? Doorknob-nosed Nobbler? What did I just read? So I guess I have to go to the promontory somewhere in the south of the Champ Sauvage. Okay. Wait a second. They're in their clown outfits again. Hello, everybody. Let's go, I guess. Oh my god. It's just the clowns in battle. Why can't I control Sylvando? Just rejoin the party, man. Why are you using your rapier again? It's so low-level item. Such early game equipment. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Water slash. I don't see what's so quadra about it, personally. It's just a big sword. Nya! The fucking clown outfits. I love it. Get over here. Oh boy, there's two of them. I did not want that.
Hot stuff coming through! Ha!
He's mesmerized by his own muscles. He didn't even show attacking. Whatever. Is this multi-hit? Gives all enemies a healthy dose of divine retribution. Nice. I wish that Sylvando had his whip equipped so that he could do group attacks. No, did not do enough damage. Stop beating people up. It's mean. I want to use multi here.
My thanks.
Nice. and easy. No, I can't run! Good thing these things fly really slowly, I guess. Sylvando, how are you fighting in battles? You're still over there. Can I use the horse hailer? No! It's so slow! I have a need for speed. One which I cannot get at present time. I gotta get met at present time. You see, in Final Fantasy VI, the clown is the villain, but in this game, the clowns are the heroes. I think jumping might be a little bit faster. Yeah. So even though I cannot run, I can at least increase my speed a little bit. What the fuck are you doing here?
Wow! Your parade
Got a
looks
bunny.
fun. Where are
Playing
you
CSGO.
going?
Hi there, little one. We're just off to hunt down the horrible, nasty monster who's been kidnapping people from the village.
Is your father named Da, by any chance? So you were not abducted? And what are you doing in such a dangerous place? Your father is worried about you.
My father does not care for me. He cares for my mother's necklace more than anything else. He told the monsters so.
His name is
I thought
actually
he would
just
say
Son.
I was the most precious thing to him. It made me very sad. So I decided to follow the monster and get the necklace back for him. Then he will see that I'm worth something.
Don't think that'll work.
But then I strayed too far from the village and became scared. So I stopped here to hide.
What your
enough.
father said was upsetting, I am sure. But this is no place for a child.
I swear, if I have to walk back,
return you to the
I'm going
village.
to be annoyed.
No! If you are going after the monster, I am coming with you.
Another
I
soldier
have
of
to get my
smile.
mother's necklace back.
Oh, don't be such a spoilsport, Hendrik. We'll look after the little darling.
The bunny
And
hop back.
besides, he'll be safer with us than out here on his own.
Very well. But the boy is your responsibility.
Thank you! Thank you! I will be useful to you, I promise. The monster went that way. There is a cave on the cape where she is hiding.
Commentary cave.
You heard him, everybody! Let's go teach that dirty bandit a lesson!
Time to murder. Don't trust this kid. He does seem a little bit suspicious. But I'll withhold judgment for now. We only just met him after all. Oh yeah, this is definitely it. I thought it was going to be a dungeon.
Now this is a surprise! Not many humans wander in here of their own accord.
What is this voice?
Avarice, you fiend!
Is the
You
monster?
are going to give back what you've taken and let all the people
You
of
mean
the
he is
village
the
go.
monster?
And you are going to do it.
I'm gonna judge him
now.
anyway. No sense in procrastinating. I suppose.
So that is why you are here. You humans and your heroic nonsense.
I hate this fucking thing.
Still, I suppose you have shown a lot of courage coming here. Very well. let's say I do give everything back. It's not going to happen for free. You're going to have
How
to
about
give me
death?
something to sweeten the deal. How about your most valued possession? That seems like a fair trade, wouldn't you say?
No.
Wait!
I just said no.
If you wish to make a deal, fiend, you must make it with me. I have something for you. Something soft and warm and fragrant. Something I just know you are going to love.
What trick do you have up your sleeve?
Oh, what is it? What is it? It sounds amazing. I have to see it right now. Hand it over! Hand it over!
With pleasure. I do hope it brings you
Gonna
joy.
fucking bop him on the nose.
Let me see! Let me see!
I guess not.
Ugh! What is that awful smell?
What a guy.
You! You! Do you think this is some kind of joke?
Apparently.
Oh, don't you like it, honey? I chose it especially for you.
Let's dance.
You'll pay for this! Avarice will not be mocked by a silly, stumped-up little human!
Oh, it's like avarice,
This
but with a
will teach
lisp.
you a
I get it.
lesson.
Alright. Time for boss fight? Oh.
Don't bother begging for mercy. Your lives are mine now, and I'm not giving them back.
Don't worry, we'll take them back. You don't need to give us any charity. It's just plain rude, darling. I agree, because I like using magic. Let's use Giga Slash. I like it. Ow.
Fun time's over!
Definitely gonna use Right as Rain. Don't have any healing items. I can also use Miracle Slash to heal myself at least. Doesn't really have much in the way of oh fuck. Don't. Oh yeah, I forgot that Sylvander can do that. Easy. Hopefully I get a crit. Nice. Okay, you can cast spells again. I want to do... It's blunt. Reduces the attack. I like it. Probably just a sap. Well, fuck you.
You're such a softie!
I'll just try to get crits. No. Sap, please work. Nice. Probably need to do magic barrier as well. Don't like that. Magic barrier. I wish I could control Sylvando so that I could fucking accelerate. and decelerate, but that's never gonna happen.
Multi-heal!
You're not even a little bit hurt, are you? I don't like that.
You're such a softie.
Cimetize. Okay. Fuck you. I don't like that. Critical spell chance, though. I do like that. Zamel.
Let the darkness consume you!
How much HP does this monster have? Well, I don't like that at all. Okay, we're getting there. Excessive amount of health, indeed. Oh, I'm a different character than I thought I was. I thought I was on Rab, my boy Rab. Can we do a pet power together? The Dirge of Dundrasil? Can send metal monsters to sleep. Okay, well, that's not helpful right now.
Ah, this'll soften them up! Ho-ho-ho!
Time to teach you a lesson. You are sleepy.
Snap out of it!
The whack does so much damage. Okay, good. I was gonna heal with Rab. So.
Mathematize.
We need to fight and fight! My thanks.
My thanks. I'm still silenced? That's so annoying. Whatever. What? Not enough MP? Damn. I know it's when they can inflict a good deal of damage. It's just Unbridled Blade, but it costs less MP. What? Oh right, I forgot that critical spell chance.
Here you go, laddie!
Give me a crit. Of course not. Just beat me up, wake me up instantly. Alright. Avarith is defeated.
Cursive! How could I have lost? Impossible!
We cheated. I'm disappointed that the boys went in their clown suits.
That's what you get for being a nasty, greedy girl.
Everybody, are you okay? You are not hurt.
I can't believe the boy was completely innocuous this whole time. There's so many Gohans in this game.
Thanks to you, our brave little son. Avarith only kept us prisoner. She did not hurt us.
She just wanted to own people. She didn't want to hurt people.
You saved us. I do not
I
know
can't
how
do
to
a re.
thank you.
I don't know how.
Fair maiden, a smile will more than suffice.
Maybe he is innocuous. Or isn't innocuous. Pretty sure he
Here
is.
it is! My mother's
Redeem's
necklace!
funny scream.
Oh, but...
I don't have none of that shit. I only got guitar rewards.
No! It is broken! I cannot take this back to my father.
Don't
It will
worry,
only
Sylvando
make him
is
more
God and will
sad.
repair the necklace using his magical abilities.
Oh, of course it won't,
I knew
you
it.
silly boy.
I fucking knew it.
Didn't your daddy ever tell you it's the thought that counts? It could be smashed to pieces and you'd still be his little hero. All right, time to take Son and the others back to the village in style. Come, darlings, your parade awaits.
I can't wait to have to hop back there.
You take your time, honey. We'll be having all kinds of fun. Ciao for now.
What, I thought we were taking them back. Now you're saying goodbye to them? Wait, no, he's saying goodbye to me, wasn't he? Okay. So let's have a little chat. The abducted villagers appear to be alive and well. This comes as a relief to everyone. Soon the son's mother's necklace appears to be broken. Da will doubtlessly be disappointed. Sylvando has taken the boy back to his father. Old Avarith was now half as clever as she thought she was. Didn't fall for any of her nonsense. Did you see her face when Sylvando gave her that lump of horse dung? Ah, I've not seen anything that funny in years. Good on him. What a guy. No, I don't want it to use magic. I didn't want to use... Look, I'm gonna do the biggest bunny hop ever recorded in human history. Check this out. Boing. Easy. Hopped right the fuck over. The hero of Nom Nom returns. Everyone has a smile on their face, and they want to talk to you. Alright. That you're the leader of the parade. Not really. I'm sure you look very, very adorable with these lovely boys following you around. I'm not even the leader. Need to pay someone a visit. Just want to see if it's even possible in the second half of the game. There's a fucking pot. Private Puff Puff session. Okay, it does exist. I got all puffed up. It's that waifu lady again? No, the waifu is in Octagonia right now. My waifu is Jade. I need to get her back in the party. A Puff Puff session? Don't think about it. I will think about it. Rain, darling, there you are. Little son here was just about to go see his pappy. Father will be so angry. Don't be silly. How could he possibly be mad when to see you safe and sound? Just go talk to him. I'm scared, but I'll do it. Yeah, don't worry. We got your back, little man.
Hello, Father. I brought Mother's necklace back from the lair of the beast for you. But it is broken.
You could have bent the wire back, fixed it up a little.
You did what? foolish child!
Hmm? Huh?
You... You could have been killed. And then where would I be, without you? My most treasured possession.
Huh? But you said that Mother's necklace was your most treasured possession.
So we didn't have to give you up, idiot.
I said it, but I did not mean it. How could I? Don't you see? I did not trust the monster, so I said a lie. I lied because I wanted to protect you.
Really? I thought you did not care about me. I'm so sorry. You must have been so worried.
I feel like I know the voice actor for Son. I still can't get over the fact that their names are basically Dad and Son. Just one letter off.
To think it was all but a misunderstanding. If only he and his father had simply been honest.
I just hit the mic again.
Yes, if only. I'll see you both outside, okay?
We are outside, right now. We didn't enter the house. We're just at the
Father,
door.
these are my new friends. They are the ones who rescued everybody.
I cannot thank you enough. You are true heroes.
I'm called Hero in Smash Brothers.
The first time we met, when you rescued me, I was searching for Son. But I had to pretend that I did not care, in case the monster came back and realized that I had lied. I hope you understand.
Huh? Where is my friend with the feathers? I wanted to say
I
thank
have
you.
feathers.
Sylvando left very suddenly. Perhaps we should go and look for him.
I hope we can find him, because he is a very good party member. Does Dad are friends again? I saw him head up the stairs, okay. His face just changed, if you're wondering why I stopped to look at him. I thought he looked like a different character model. But, then there was a different one. Face changed before my very eyes.
If only he and his father had simply been honest with one another. Ah, you scared me! How long have you been standing there?
Like 2 seconds.
Ah, never mind. It was nice to see Son reunited with his father, huh? But there are some who will never be reunited with their loved ones. Some bridges that will never be repaired. Can I ask you something? Mordegon he's super powerful, right?
Yeah, we kind of got beaten up by him,
enough to
remember?
destroy our world.
He literally ripped my heart out.
You've seen that power for yourself, but you still want to fight him, don't you?
Absolutely.
You really are a hero, huh? You know, I thought it was enough. Traveling the world, trying to put smiles back on people's faces. But what good is a smile here and there if the Lord of Shadows could snatch it away at any moment? What I'm saying is, I have to leave my beloved parade and come with you. It's the only way.
Oh, hell yeah.
But there's something I want you to help me with first.
Fuck.
It's all well and good me going and getting my head squished by Mordegon, but I can't do that to my darling boys. So we have to leave them somewhere safe. with somebody who can look after them. Now, I know just the place and just the person.
Who would that be? And where would that be?
Well, there's no good way of saying this. I'm petrified of seeing him. So you
I'm guessing it might be
me.
Sylvando's father.
You will, won't you, darling? Oh, thank you. I knew you'd say yes. Okay, I'm going to go break the news to my little soldiers of Smile. Meet me outside.
Oh shit, Sylvando's in the party, so we get the boat again, don't we? That's gonna be great. I'm going straight to Octagonia after we drop off the soldiers. And I'm getting Jade back in my party. Hello. So the parade leaving the village. I wonder what happened to make them leave so suddenly. I'll take a side quest. Only later. Death the Menace, first the mural, now this. Fair play, Cobra, you're a regular hero. Wait, that's Baza. He used to have a voice actor. Many, many hours ago. Finally. It took so long.
Darlings, I have an announcement to make. My parading days are over. But do not fear. It will only be for a little while. I will return as soon as the Lord of Shadows is defeated.
We understand, Sylv. That Mordegon's stolen enough smiles. Someone's got to stop him.
Yeah, you go and do what you gotta do, Sylv. We'll be heartbroken without you, of course, but we'll survive. And if anyone can show that rotten spoilsport what's what, it's you.
Exactly. We'll never get those smiles back if I don't do this. And I won't be leaving you high and dry. I'm going to ask my papi to look after you in Puerto Valor.
Perfect.
Puerto Valor? Wait.
What are we waiting about?
Surely not. Surely you cannot be Don Rodrigo's...
So you finally figured it out, huh? Same old stone-headed Hendrik. Such a sweet, simple boy.
The way you said boy. Oh god.
All right, my little champions of cheer. Let's go show Puerto Valor how to party!
I don't like parties.
I cannot fathom it. The boy is unrecognizable. And he has abandoned the name his father gave him. Don Rodrigo must be furious. Forgive me for my lack of composure. This has all come as quite a shock. Sylvando is none other than the son and heir of Don Rodrigo, the noblest and most revered of all knights. It was always assumed that he would follow in his father's footsteps.
Why would one want to do that when they could do what they wanted instead?
But the two had a terrible argument, and the boy left Puerto Valor never to return. Until now. perhaps this is not such a bad thing. I have been meaning to visit Don Rodrigo and seek his counsel. Very well. It is not far from here to Puerto Valor. The road will take a...
Oh shit. I hate that the fucking... Whatever. Didn't cut off anything too important. Fucking analog sticks. Oh my god. I still can't fucking run! On the coast of Valor. Okay, but through which way? Whatever, let's do a party talk.
Listen.
Have I told you about the years? No. I see. As a student, he taught me the art of swordsmanship. I studied alongside his son, Norberto. The training was hard, but I believe we offered each other invaluable support. Norberto had a bright future and was destined to become a knight of great renown. That's not quite how things turned out. But enough idle chatter. We should head... Okay. The enormous bridge? Okay.
Interesting.
Hold on, but I'd heard that he ran off ages ago. Never in a million years would I have guessed it was our Sylvando. Hendrik says he had a big old happy Barney with his old man. That's why he upped and left. What did they fight about, I wonder? Probably the career choice, I would imagine. Wait, I'm just gonna zoom, because I can't run. I didn't mean to do this. I don't know why I always go down instinctively. Coast of Valor campsite. Oh, okay, so I just have to go through the water. They're not clowns anymore. That's the saddest part of it all. What are you? Squid soldiers. Did I fight them earlier? I think I may have. You're so close. Wait, am I allowed to... I wanted to horse hail, and I did something that slowed me down even more. Fuck. This is the worst part of the game. Okay. Finally. Imagine if I didn't get the campsite warp point. It'd been awful.
It's so strange. I thought I'd never see this place again, and yet here I am. Well, at least I came back with a bang. You go on ahead, honey. I need a second to compose myself.
Fair. Can I unequip this fucking garbage, please? I can. Marty garb. The grandest master doesn't even have anything available. That's sad. What's the Trodian? Oh right, yeah, that's the one that I want to wear. But what is the boy say? Poppy's Villa, you go ahead and gather my thoughts. Some disposition growing up somewhere like this, eh?
Precisely.
Means a great deal to me. I have many fond memories of this place. It's incumbent upon us to return it to its former glory. Sylvando, asked us to go ahead to like a
Let's have a nice wee chat, shall we?
Lands in the parade, and I can't blame him. I was a wee bit taken aback when I first clapped eyes on that lot too. Anyway, never mind all that. I've heard that Don Rodrigo got himself injured, saving some wee baron from a barn? Baron? So bizarre. Are you the Baron? Yes. Where is the chamber of Rodrigo? I already looked at all these, right? Oh yeah. I guess that's about Sylvando then, because it's about Norbert. Okay. Another child that looks nothing like his father.
Hendrik. It has been too long.
Huh? Hendrik? Ho ho ho! How many years has it been since you completed your training, huh? Come closer, caballero. Let me see your face. I have heard many tales of your exploits. To think that the great lump of meat who came to me all those years ago is now the hero of Heliodor.
That slight R roll.
I had not expected to find you in such good spirits, my lord. As one who owes everything to your kind offices, it pleases me greatly. Alas, there has been precious little cause for mirth since last we met. Dundrasil fell, then Yggdrasil, and now the Lord of Shadows roams the land.
No, I think he's in his castle.
Don Rodrigo and I have much to discuss. Perhaps you could go and fetch Sylvando while we talk.
One second, I need to search his place. Platinum plating. Platinum headgear and mail. Looking for Sylv, went down the staircase that leads to the sea. Had a proper face on him too, not like the Sylv I met. I know it all, reckon you could probably go and check on him, make sure he's alright. Sounds like a pretty good idea. Sylvandio, what's up, my man?
Oh, hey, honey. I guess they sent you to fetch me, huh?
Indeed, a Rooney.
It's so silly.
My
I
duty.
know. Here I am, happy to go put my neck on the line in the fight against the Lord of Shadows. And yet, the thought of facing Papi makes me want to run away screaming. Seeing that boy and his father in Phenomenon made me think I could do it. That I could finally face him. But now I'm here, I'm so scared. You've heard what happened with me and him, I guess.
You had a fight? Ran away?
Hendrik told you, huh? It all seems so far away now. Even before I could walk, I was training to be a knight, you know? I would stay in Puerto Valor and follow in my father's footsteps. Then one day, the circus came to town. It was so fabulous. I can't even describe it. It was Love at first sight. I knew from the second I walked into that tent that I'd found my calling. Getting up on that stage and making people happy, that was the life for me.
Understandable.
But Papi,
I miss performing.
He wasn't so keen. A few plates got smashed the night I broke the news to him, let me tell you. But I wasn't going to let that stop me. Oh no. This was my calling. To make the whole world happy. I would be a knight in smiling armor. He didn't have anything to say to me after that. That was when I knew that I had to go and prove to him that I meant what I said. So I left. And I haven't seen him since.
How many years has it been, Sylvain, my man?
Ah, dear me, that got a bit long and emotional, huh? But it's made me feel a whole lot better. In fact, yes, let's do this. It's now or never. Let's go pay Papi a visit.
No one ever gets anywhere by running away from their fears. Thanks for talking me around. I feel a whole lot braver after that little chat. You just monologued at me.
Now then,
Understand why Don Rodrigo got upset. If you come from a long line of nights, having a boy to eat wants to run away and join the circus might just be a shock. I don't blame Sylvando for staying away either. I've seen Don Rodrigo lose his reg a fair few times. If I was on the receiving end, I might make myself scarce for a couple of decades too. Still, sad story. No matter how bad their row was, should never have taken them this long to bury the hatchet. Feathers, Don Rodriguezville is no place for a suspicious character. Sorry, honey, you don't scare me. I knew you back when the sight of Spot rose enough to see you crying for your mommy. You're petrified little squeaky mousies too, huh? I remember the time I accidentally picked one up instead of a brush. Or you accidentally. Your face was priceless. So the pennies finally dropped, huh, lover boy? Came back. I thought I would never see you again. So flattered. Sorry to leave you all on your lonesome for so long. Don't mind if I have a look around the old place, do you? Where did Sylvando go? Whatever.
Hi, Papi.
Caramba!
Bart Simpson.
Norberto, you dare to show your face in my presence. And you have come to tell me something, see?
I'm sorry, Papi. Sorry. So sorry.
Sorry? What are you apologizing for? Foolish boy.
Huh?
You have succeeded in making the world smile, see?
For a time, in various places.
Not yet, Papi.
Then why are you here, hmm? Why did you come back if you have not yet done as you promised? You said you would do it, Norberto. You said you would make everyone happy. I did not raise you to be a failure. How dare you come to me and...
He just has a heart attack.
Papi!
Damn you, boy.
If I were younger, I would put you over my knee. What kind of a knight makes an oath and does not fulfill it?
Wait. Puppy, did you say knight? You still think of me as one? You have no idea how... Oh, thank you, Puppy. Thank you. I guess it wasn't very knightly of me to come back before I'd fulfilled my promise, huh? But I had a good reason.
The Lord of Shadows. See?
See? How can I make people happy if he is there making their lives miserable? It is impossible.
Impossible.
Which is why I'm going to beat him. Only then can I fulfill my vow and make all the people of the world smile again.
Careful, boy! Do not promise to defeat Mordegon if you do not truly intend to do so. I will not have you break another
Hendrik's
oath.
just like, I'm here. Standing in the
Of
background.
course, Papi. A knight's word is his bond. You taught me that. But there's just one teensy-weensy little thing I need to ask you to do to help. I've picked up a few friends on my travels. They're kind of young and kind of innocent. They need a role model, you know? Someone to lead them.
You do not even need to ask, Norberto. A knight serves the weak untiringly. Or have you forgotten the pledge?
Oh, Papi, really?
Come on, Norberto. Of course, it will be
I
my
was not
pleasure.
expecting the Foley work there.
Oh, aren't you just the sweetest, kindest father a boy could hope to have? Oh, darlings! Come say hello to your Tio Rodrigo!
What's Tio mean? Is it uncle? Gonna burst through the door. This guy's gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, what a lovely bedroom. It's so big. Oh, don't tell me this is your dad, Sylve. He's awfully manly. I'll feel safe with you looking after me, Mr. Rodrigo.
Norberto, explain yourself. What is the
Hey,
meaning
you
of
said
this?
you'd look after them. He's terrified, trembling.
Now, Papi, let's just pop this on.
That made me slightly uncomfortable.
Where are you? Hey, get your hands off of me! Where's your foolishness, boy? I did not agree to this.
Oh, don't be like that, Papi. How can you lead my little band of boys if you don't look the part, huh? You promised. And didn't you always teach me that a knight's word is his bond? Huh?
Who's this woman? How do you feel? So it's settled. I'll take care of your curious little amigos, and you will take care of the Lord of Shadows. Liffy Mordigan and give the world its smile back. Don't you worry. I forgot to party talk. No, honey, when I ran away from home, I was thinking about myself. I never crossed my mind to wonder how Pappy would deal with it all. But all these years went by. Feels like I finally understand him. Thank you. Oh God, I'm tired. Matches all their distances. Who'd have thought the Don would look so good in one of those outfits? He tried his best not to show, but you could tell how happy he was to see his boy. I mean, they are family. What kind of Barney you have?
Precisely.
It speaks of Solando's choice of career a long time ago, even so they've never seen each other again. Had the circumstances not intervened, the little bond is powerful indeed. Don Rodrigo recognized his son immediately, while it took me some time to see that Sylvando was Norberto. Nothing can disguise one's own flesh and blood, it seems. Do you know who these people are? They're just a few pals. Pappy agreed to let them stay. Play nicely. Do anything to help your friends, senorito. Oh, all sad.
Listen to me, soldiers of Smile. You serve my papi now. You must do as he says. Do not fail me.
Please, Sylv, don't go. Don't leave us.
Darlings, it breaks my heart to say goodbye. Truly, it does. But we have to be strong. As soon as Mordegon is defeated, I'll be right back with you. I'll be home before you know it. You'll see. And no matter how far I go, no matter how hard it gets, I'll always be with you. Always.
Oh, Sylv, we'll be with you too. Just say the words and we'll come running.
His voice is a little bit odd. Sylvando can now use Hit Parade power. But he isn't even in my party.
Thanks so much for all your help, darling. I'm all yours now, I promise.
Thank God.
The salty stallion is all yours too, of course. She's anchored off to the east of here.
Perfect.
With a ship at our disposal, other places will be accessible to us. Perhaps now we can seek out your friends in Arborea.
Welcome to Arborea. I like swords. I think I have something of yours. I've been using that, though. Just give me a tinkle when you're in the open and the horse will come a-galloping. Alright. I'm just gonna do this. Fucking Costa Valor campsite. Boom, got him. Alright, I'm gonna end it here because no one's in chat and I'm bored of I'm bored of talking with no interaction. If there's somebody lurking and you're new, you can look below to find a link to a whole bunch of stuff, including my Discord, Twitter account, YouTube, all the big boy things everyone cares about. But tomorrow I'm probably going to do an extra long stream. Going to start around 5 or 6 and go until midnight. So, yeah, until then, bye.